All right, what's today's? Oh, October 12th, live day trading. Scan, survey, submit. All right, so it's a Friday. I'm not expecting a whole lot. Fridays can be pretty slow. The market's been, man, it's just been taking a dump the last couple days. It's pretty insane how much money's been drained out of the market. So today, just like every other day, I sit the first 5 minutes and just wait. I'm waiting for stocks to pop up on my scanner. It's always, man, I always just want to get out there. I want to trade. But part of trading is sitting and waiting. And that's one of the hardest things to learn and to realize. So for the first 5 minutes, I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm going to see what pops up on my scanners. Right now, I've only got this one stock, SVU, has popped up on the scanner. So, other than that, I can't really do much. Okay, another CENX just popped up on the scanner, so we'll take a look at that. We'll see what happens. Just going to wait for 5 minutes, and then we'll go. All right, we got about 30 seconds left before 9:35. So right now I have 5 stocks on my scanner. So I'm going to start looking at these, start doing some technical analysis to find areas of possible resistance, support, places to possibly get in. Let's see what I have here. Okay, the ROKU, I'm digging ROKU. What's the range on that? 45 cent, low is 50. On ROKU, I can take a max of about 40 cents. So let's see. I want to get in on ROKU because I like what I see here. 72. Okay, so let's buy ROKU. If it gets down to, we'll say 75. 40 cents is going to give me 35. Actually, I don't even need that many. 46. I'm going to take 30 cents, 35 cent risk. All right, so again, the shares is really, when it goes through my algorithm, it just shows it's going to be the stop. It gets converted. So this is paper trading for the intent of getting statistics, to get the probabilities. So I'm going to set that there, see what happens. The low, 35 cents. So if I get in at 75, 35 would be down in the 40 area, which would be underneath this candle, which was the last area of rejection. So don't know if it's going to get there, but I love this big volume push up right here. So we'll see what happens. The spread is opening up about 13 cents, but we'll see what happens. SQ, right in an area. So yesterday's high on SQ was 72.60 right here. So you see prices come down. So what do I like? Came up, and then this was the last spot where it really just couldn't. So what's the high of this candle right here? 76.05. I can take up to a 70 cent stop on this if I want. 18 cent spread. So if it's the high is 05, 70, I'd get into the 30 area, which would be down here. I like the 50 area. If I take 40, that would put me up at 90. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a sell order. Okay, so what I want, 50, I want 60. Let me do this. So 60. And then I'm going to do a 40. And I'll do 50 because that'll put me above. Enter, sell. Okay, so if it comes back down, my stop would be above here. High is 05. 60, 50 would be 10. Yeah, so if it comes back into this area around VWAP, around all this other area, I think that would be a good place to sell. So we'll see what happens there. Oops. Let's see what else we got. Oh, look at ROKU right there. Let's see if it hits me. Let's see if it hits me. Okay, this is a waste of time, this SVU, so I'm getting out of this right here. So as soon as that hits, I have to put in my stop. Ooh, this definitely looks like it's tanking. So ATVI, 32 cents. Where are we? 40. That is a big... Man, I think that could tank, but I can't get in right now. I'd have to set my stop too high. Oh, look at that. 75. So it's a 70 cents profit I'd need. So this pivot right here is 37. But I can't do anything. I don't like that. Let me see here. 38. Take a 30 cent. 10. But it might, I think it's going to tank without me. So there might have been an opportunity there that I didn't get in on, but that's okay. Only 4 stocks that I'm looking through. ROKU got me filled. Let's hurry up and go over there. So 35 cents. Let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to put it down at 40. That's my stop. And then I'm going to put my profit target 70 cents above, which would be 45. There we go. Nice little 2-to-1. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh man, SQ looks like it could be tanking right there. Yeah, once it created this pivot right here, that might have been a good place to go short. On that, I'm looking at 50 cent stop. It's hard though. It just was so far from anything else. Yeah, I like SQ. It's gapped up. It gapped up above yesterday's high. Man, this one's going. See what else we got. Now it's just a waiting game. Not a whole lot going on. This is interesting. Look at that volume right there. I wouldn't buy it though. I think I want to see what happens when price comes back up into this area. I'm going to set an alert. What did I set it for? 40, 74, 40. So let me just put a line there so I can. Close enough. So if price comes back up into this area, actually, because on this, I can take about a 50 cent stop. So really what I want to see is when it comes up. Let me change this actually. So I'm going to stop that. I'm going to see what happens when it comes up to around this area. What happened on where'd I go? Roku. Look at that. Already made it. Nice. Very nice. Quick little 2-to-1. Quick little 2-to-1 trade. So I'd love to see price get back into here. Kind of get stuck a little. I woke up with such a bad headache this morning. I mean, I really don't know how I could have traded that any better. The low was 65. I got in at 75. I mean, that's nice. That's a nice trade right there. That's exactly what I like to see. I'm going to clear this because I don't want to forget about it later and then get me tagged in. What other areas do I see? Wow, look, it just rode me right back up and it's pushing right back down. Man, I wish I could see. What are we looking at up in here? Not a whole lot. Just not a whole lot going on. I love doing these videos, man. I just feel even within the last couple of weeks, my trading has gotten so much better because I'm so focused on just like I got to take notes on this. I got to know why I'm getting these trades. This is interesting right here. This ATVI, 2 million shares already. Take about a 40-cent stop on this one. I'd like to see it just get stuck around the 78, around the VWAP. It's coming in on real light. So where was the volume at? The volume is right here, some heavy volume. 78. I actually think that's going to be a good place. I'm actually going to place a sell order above 70, like 78.05. $78.05. I'm gonna put a 40-cent stop. And go here, right? Because then 40 would give me, let's see, what's the high of this? 37. Actually, I don't like that. Let me go 78.10. And that would give me 40 would be 50. That'd give me a little bit more room. Once this high is 79.25. How big are these? These are 43-cent candles, 50-cent candle. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. If it comes in and tags me out, I mean, because you have this big volume right here and price just collapsed underneath it. So I think it may take a lot for price to push all the way back up again. This is ugly. I'm going to get rid of this. ROKU still pushing up. So the volume, the big volume is right up in this area. So it comes down and the volume's kind of light coming back up. Let me see here. Let's see. All right, what I'm seeing here is kind of a light volume retrace. So you can see, 150. So up here, the shares you had 150, 120, 216. It's got a little bit lighter, and then 110. So you had kind of heavy shares, drops down, and then it's light shares coming back up. So I think that may be passive buying as opposed to active buying. And what do I mean by passive buying? I mean people who are short, possibly taking profits and kind of driving the price back up. But I don't know if anybody's super excited about this stock because this was the excitement bar right here. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's, who's looking at this stock going, it's a great buy. People, I think, already did that. So let's see here. Wow, look at that. That's why I'm taking these stats right here, man. That's 3-1 at least. I mean, my stop is 35 cents. It's golden. I do not know if that's going to hit. But I need a tight stop. I mean, that's just the thing. I don't want to take any more than 40 cents on this stop. So that way I can get at least an 80 cent. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what I consider the excitement bar. And that's that opening range. It's not always the opening bar, but it's kind of the bar that has a move and volume. You know what I mean? So this is the excitement bar. They just happen to be the first bar today, but sometimes the excitement bar will be the third or fourth. And that's the bar where a ton of volume comes in. And that's kind of what pushes the market or that stock around for the rest of the day. So this is, that's not really, that's a lot of volume, but it's not really moving that much. I think this is probably the excitement bar. The volume did pick up and people were like, people who were selling it got excited. So once this bar gets taken out, that's when people no longer are excited, right? Everyone who shorted here, they're still happy. They're still excited. So I like to look for excitement bars, So this one right here, people were excited, right? It's going up. And then what happened? Very next bar, up, not so excited, and then drops down like, oh shit. So I don't know if there's much excitement now to continue to buy this stock. So this is base right here. Look how it's breaking up on real light volume. So hopefully it'll tag me in. It's breaking up on it's breaking this level on real light volume. Doesn't look like there's a lot of buyers stepping in. I think there's going to be some sellers. I think there's going to be some sellers up here, and I want to be one of them. So let's see if it tags me in. The high on that is 08. I'm at 10. Okay, cool. So I'm in on this stock. So let me go ahead and buy that back. 40 cents would be 50. Oops. Right there. And, you know, it may come up and hit me pretty quick. Wow, which it looks like it actually some volume's picking up. So that means people just think because it's volume, it's a lot of buyers. But that means the sellers are coming in too, right? That's the thing. If there's volume, that means there's buyers and sellers. It's not just one way. So now, what do I want to do? I want to set my profit 2 to 1, like always, which is going to be 70. Minus 70 cents would be 77.40. Inch that thing up, man. Let's go ahead and modify order. There we go. Okay, 40. Oh wait, did I do that right? No, I don't think I did that right. Let's modify order that down to 30. There we go. That's 80 cents. Cool. So we'll see what happens. Not a big fan of what it's done so far. Uh-oh. May just have tagged me out really quick. Looks like it's going to. That volume did come in right there. The volume didn't come on the breaking though. It came on the next one. All right, but I'm not going to sit here and watch it, so we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. That's what I was looking for right there. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so 50. I can take a 50-cent stop. I want to see what's going to happen with this. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put in 50. Oops. And I'm going to go ahead and sell it right there. $48. To 98. And then my stop is going to be 73.48. Where is it at? There we go. Cool. So my stop is $1 below. That's what I said. For some reason, I didn't hear my alarm go off. But like I stated, I wanted to see it come up, see what it did. It kind of ran up in here in real light volume. This was the heavier volume. I don't think it's going to do much. So let me go ahead and delete that. And then we'll see what happens. Look at that. Man, that is really, really close to tagging me out right there. Yeah, there it goes. All right, collecting the data on that one. So what I didn't like about this, and always hindsight, you know, when you're doing technical analysis, hindsight is always 20/20. You had this base, and you did have an ascending wedge right here. So that's not always a good sign because it is showing. What I do like about this one, there's no ascending wedge. It just kind of shot straight up, right into the area where I thought. Right into the area where I thought, right the VWAP previous level. So we're going to see what happens, see if it can go down and get me that. I like the way that's coming back up. It's like, make up your mind, man. Look at the volume right here. So the more volume, 1.3 million shares, 91 with the range. Again, that's what I love about these stocks, man. Once I build up my account size, I'll be able to take some real size. You can take 50,000 shares. You know what I mean? 20,000 shares. I mean, 20,000 shares, it moves $1 in your favor. Cool, you just made 20 grand. I mean, that's what I'm looking at too. You know what I mean? But you can get in and get that kind of weight with these kind of stocks and get those kind of moves. Obviously, it takes a lot of capital to get there, but you know, that's definitely what I'm working on. Everything seems to be kind of climbing up. Let me see what the SPY's doing. Ooh, it's stuck. Not really doing anything. See what the Q's, yeah, same thing. So we're just going to sit here and wait and see what happens. Man, look at that ROKU. 4-1, 5-1. I mean, that was, man, that's it. That's what I'm looking for, those kind of trades. I'm taking 2-1 right now, but I keep taking those kind of trades, and that can definitely be I can start realizing, hey, I can take a 4-1 on that type of trade setup. Oh, man, I'm not liking the way this looks. Not liking the way that looks at all. That's why I'm still working on my break-even strategy, you know. I'm thinking of a strategy where if it moves 1 R in my direction, then set it to break even. But like on this trade, moved 1 R would have stopped me out, so. Kind of broke above these levels, which I don't really like. All right, so it just came and tagged me in for money on that trade, SQ. So cool, 2 trades today. So I'm up 4 risk points and I'm down 1 risk point for a total of 3. So overall, that's a pretty good day, trading day. I think I'll take it. Yeah, just trying to stick to my rules. Try to get in on areas of perceived support and resistance. That's it, man. So that's another week down. All right.